What's up, YouTube fam, and welcome. My name is Ojo here with Guy Guns and Gadgets, and today we have a couple surprise. But before we get into that, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this page. And after you subscribe, please be sure to click the notification bell so that you may be notified when we post something new. So come on, guys, let's get into it. So today, guys, we have a duo. We have the Canik TP9 Elite SE. Let's go ahead and clear that thing. It's all clear. You should be able to see through and through. We have the Canik TP9 Elite SE, and we have its big brother. The Canik TP9 Elite Combat. Let's go ahead and clear that thing. You should be able to see through and through. And you guys maybe remember this Canik right here, because this was my boy MJ's, and he ended up selling me both of them for a package deal. So these are two additions to the family. Welcome them in. Canik TP9 Elite Combat and Canik TP9 Elite SE. Big brother and little brother. Both have some upgrades. This SE, it has a Balder Mini on there, which has the light and the beam. You guys can't see the beam. Maybe you can right there. So it has the light and the beam present. There we go. And also it has the Taylor Freelance backstrap, gold backstrap, and +4 for the magazine. Yep, so that's 12, as you can see, and then it's +4. So that's a 16-in-1, and then the gold backstrap. It just goes good with the custom gold barrel as well. As you guys can see, this is not the barrel that came with this SC, and I plan on putting an optic on there. Please make sure you comment below to say which optic that you guys would like to see on this SE. It's gonna be dope, guys. So let's gonna get into it. Let's modify this thing and get some new stuff on it. It's already pretty new. Another addition I got to it is the just came in. It's the Freedom Smith black and gold trigger. Now, Canik already has a very slight wall. As you can see, it's a little mush though. As you guys can see, I don't know how clear that is for you guys. What? See that mush? And then that's the wall. And then the reset is short. Not even that much. Now it's ready to fire again. Now what this Freedom Smith is supposed to do, it's supposed to make that that wall even shorter and with less mush. Now it's not an uncomfortable and unsatisfactory mush, because Canik is known for their amazing triggers, but if we can get something to take away from the point of when you put your finger on the trigger and the point where it gets to the wall, then hey, let's do it. That means lower pounds of pressure. That means faster shooting for competition, or if you just want to shoot faster. And that mixed with the already short reset, dude, that's going to be amazing. So can't wait to see how this Freedom Smith trigger makes this TP9 Elite SE. And we're also going to do the install, so stay tuned for that as well, guys. So comment below what optic you would like to see on here, and stay tuned for the install of this trigger on the SE TP9 Elite. SC, I'm sorry. Yo, and also, yo, This Taylor Freelance is amazing on here, guys. And that gold accent with the custom gold barrel, yo, amazing. That thing is dope. Can't wait to see what I'm gonna do next to this thing. Check that out, guys. Back to the baby. You guys already know what this is about. Viper optic on there, amazing. You got the shake awake on there if you want to. Very easy to adjust. I have to switch. As you guys can see, you remember I told you guys I switched that for MJ. I switched this mag release button out for MJ because he was left-handed. And now I gotta switch it back to the right side because I'm right-handed. And then you guys remember the 45 blast compensator. Yo, this thing shoots so flat, it's ridiculous. It's not even worth mentioning. This thing takes away 60 to 80% of the recoil that's with this gun factory, which is already very low. Canon has a very, very, very good reputation of low recoil and a very, very, very good reputation of great triggers. Look at that. Now, this trigger is somewhat what this trigger is going to be because it doesn't have that much mush before you get to the wall. And the reset is very, very short. So I can imagine how this trigger right here is going to be on this SC. So guys, let's stay in the loop. Let's welcome our 2 new additions to the family. And yo, let's see what we got in store for these things. Comment whatever you guys want to see to these 2 new Canics. What do you want to see? What do you want to see on them? What do you want me to try? What companies do you want me to test try out some of their products? As you can see, we're already in tune with 45 Blast, Viper, Freedom Smith, Taylor Freelance, Olight. Just comment some stuff. And we're going to try it out on both of these. And another thing I would like to mention for this SC is the iron sights. They are already suppressor height sights. They're also iron too. Amazing view, amazing sight. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but that thing is amazing. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got in store for this thing, man. Very, 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 very easy to take down. Look at that thing, bam, over with already. Yep. Thing is amazing, guys. So let's do it. Okay, guys. So from what I'm understanding, we need a drill, a 1/16 drill bit. I got my Milwaukee. Knocking something with your hole puncher. You gotta have your hole puncher kit with all of the little punch tools that you might need, and here's the punch hammer. So we're gonna need that as well. And of course, needle nose pliers works good when you have any type of gun kit doing upgrades on any gun. You have to have a needle nose plier. A thin pick. As you can see, this one has curvature. I have another one that's straight 90 degree, and I have another one that's kind of like 45 degree, and then I have another one that's straight. So those kits are also well. Of course, we have the Freedom Smith trigger. It's black and gold. And then we have our SE Canic TP9 Elite. So let's go ahead and clear that thing again. I've already cleared it, guys, but I just want to do this stuff for you guys. So what everybody's been saying that we need the 1/16 drill bit for is this. Let me turn on my headlamp as well. this small flat pin. So it's a box right here. You see the bottom of the pin right there. And then this is the top of the pin. Everybody's been drilling that out with this 1/16 drill bit. And basically, when they drill it out, you can push the pin straight through. The only way to get this little piece in right here, this little pin, is to have a brand new one, which I'm gonna call Canic, and ask them for one, and just push it down in there and snap it in. So that's what we're doing, guys. We're gonna have to drill this out and then push it through. So let's go ahead and get that done first. I think we did some very good drilling, guys, because I was able to drill it down to where the flat part, to where it's down to the mag release. But then I took my specialty pick and just kind of cleared the little cliff, and it broke the rest of the metal off. So it should be good. So let's get our hole punch again. Hole punch hammer. Okay, guys, here it is right here. Little piece that was inside of there. I don't know if you can see it, but it was inside of there. And now you can see through and through. And so now basically we're gonna take this pick right here and remove this little tension spring. Set it right there to the side. There we go. Since we've removed the tension right here, the tension spring, we're going to go ahead and knock that square out. And that square is the tip of this side of the mag release. The slide release. So when we knock that square, this side is going to come out and this side is going to come off. So let's go ahead and get that. So there's two separate, these are separate pieces that do the same job. Ambidextrous slide release. So, as you guys can see, like I said, this came out, and that was the hole that pin went in. As you guys can see, you see that little hole? Yep. That's the hole that that pin went in. Put that up in there with the pin, and then take this side off as well. As you can see. Now, we're gonna knock that second pin out so that our trigger can be released. And be sure that it's this pin right here, guys. That's one, that's number two. That's top, that's bottom. So the second pin on the bottom is the one that's gonna get knocked, not out, but far enough through that your trigger can be released. So let's do it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna use the same 1/16 hole punch and hole punch hammer. And we're gonna knock the second one down. Okay, remember guys, we don't want it all the way out. Okay. As you guys can see, it came out. It's not all the way through. Still has the red safety attached to it. And we can just put everything aside together. Get our new trigger, Freedom Smith, right here. And it has it already pre-set as well. So, okay, the trigger is on there, guys, as you can see. Can you see that good? I have to line those holes enough to be able to put this back in there. So, I've heard that before you put pull this all the way back through, that you want to grab the spring and bring it above. Just like that. So now you ain't got to go in there behind yourself and try to redo nothing. It's straight on there. So that's what we have with that. And of course, since that side is back on there, you're able to put this side back on. So guys, we are almost through. I heard this part right here is maybe the hardest, with aligning the hole that pin has to go through is in here. So I've heard that you might have to release the spring retention just to get that hole to match up. Let's go ahead and relieve the tension. Okay, it's lined up right there, guys. So it actually is better to relieve that tension by unhooking that spring. I could tell you that right now, because now it's just like moving with the wind. So now I wonder how. So as you guys can see, I had to trick this pin into the hole of this silver trigger assembly by using my tape, but using my phone light and peeking through that little bitty hole inside of this pin to see if I see my phone light. And as I was adjusting the trigger assembly to match that hole up from this on this side, I could see where the hollow part of the trigger assembly was. So when I seeing it through the light clearly, that's when I knew I could punch it. So that's another tactic, guys, that you guys can use. As you can see, I got my phone with the light on. I got my tape. Put that on top of there. Peek up in that hole. Bam. Light right there at the other end of the tunnel. Get your hammer. Punch hammer and hammer it on in. That's how I did it. Just another tactic for the viewers who are watching. So now I can turn off the dang on light that's blinding me. Get the spring put back on. So I gotta put the loop back on the side of the spring. And I'm gonna get my curved pen, my curved pick, and bring that loop back on over here. So I got that loop back on there, and I got that spring back in that groove, going straight through. I don't know if you guys can see it, my headlamp is going dead. Straight through that hole. And now we back, as you can see. No more flak, or what I call a mush. The safety is working. It won't go back without the safety being pushed in. Bam. So let's get this slide back on here. Wow. Crazy reset. Wow. Let's test the safety. Safety is working good until you push. Wow. So no mush like it was. Straight through. Amazing, guys. So another upgrade. Freedom Smith trigger. Taylor Freelance +4 mag plate. Taylor Freelance back strap. Custom gold barrel. Olight Mini. And we're gonna put an optic. Check it out, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's the Canik TP9 Elite SE with a couple upgrades on it. We might stick with the Taylor Freelance. I mean, we might get the Taylor Freelance mag release as well when we do get the optic. So stay tuned, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in with us today. If you want to see more upgrades to these two TP9 Elite Combat and SC Caniks, be sure to drop a comment below and let us know what upgrades you would love to see. Also, if you want to see a range test on both of these together, side by side, comment that as well. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, you got to be holy.